All right, there it is. Farming. Oh, look at that. And actually focus today. Farming tier 2 on the tower to wave 3000. It's going crazy. All right. Today's topic. Midwestern. Being Midwestern. My camera, it's so fuzzy. It's so fuzzy. Come on. We're better than this camera. Come on. That's definitely not how you fix it. Why did that look so good when my phone was on it? Like it focused. Look how good that looks. Maybe it's just. There we go. Now focused again. Anyways, back to the topic. Being Midwestern, right? Being Midwestern versus living in the Midwest. Two different things, right? I am a very typical Midwestern person, right? Midwestern male, we'll say, so you know my gender. I'm in, like, I guess I think I've already said I live in Wisconsin, all right? I'm in Wisconsin, probably the most Midwestern state out there, you know, but there's a difference between saying you're Midwestern and I live in the Midwest, right? I've met a lot of people that live in the Midwest are not Midwestern, all right? Let's start it. Number one comes right down to your house layout. If you do not walk into the garage of your house to get into your house, you're not Midwestern. Like every house has a front door, but nobody goes into their front door. Your front door is either locked or rarely used, and mine is locked. Every real Midwestern person I've ever known, you go into their garage. You never use their front door, which sounds weird, but it's true. And it ties in with number two. In your garage, before you even get into your house, you walk past a refrigerator that has alcohol in it of some form. Mostly beer, though. It's mostly your beer fridge out there. And possibly bonus points if you have a freezer full of meat that you've hunted and made yourself. That's bonus points. Let's see, number three. This is a requirement, owning a gun, right? Whether you hunt, bonus points if you hunt for it, but number three, you have to have some form of gun. Like, I know people who don't hunt and they just have guns that they'll, like, take to a shooting range and they just own them because they think they're cool. My family, personally, we hunt. We have a lot of guns. I would go get one, but I don't want to go get up and go get it. So, but yeah, you have to own a gun. And let's see, number four, you have to go camping on, let's say, at least twice a year. Twice a year, once or twice a year, you have to go to a campgrounds, go camping at some point. Bonus points if you own land off your house that you go camping on. Extra bonus points, I guess, too, if you don't own the land, at least owning a camper. The camera's gonna freeze again, I don't care. Let's see, that was four. What else makes me the most Midwestern monkey male out there? Um, Sorry, I was just I just showered and it was hot outside. I got drinks. Keep the hydration up, you know what I'm saying? What else makes you Midwestern? I guess. I mean, there's some stuff in particular from straight Wisconsin. You know, a deep loving for cheese. Like you could literally just eat cheese all day. I could easily just eat cheese. But there's some no-nos too, like living in a big ass city, like living in Chicago or living in a suburb. That's not the true blue blood of a true red blood of a, Midwesterner. Um, Living in suburbs at all. Like I went to a suburb. I'm like, this just ain't Midwestern. This feels like I'm living in fucking Florida right now. Bullshit head ass. You know what I'm saying? I think any town or like, oh, there's another. We'll add it to number five. This isn't like. We'll say like you can get a half a point for this one if you live in a town with a population. We'll say less than. I don't know, 20,000 maybe. I don't know. Like I live in a small town, and like an actual small town. Like some people say small town because the town only has like 50,000 people in it. I live in a real small town that has less than 3,000 people. And, I went to a high school where my class size was 60. The total population of the high school, I think, was around 300, which is the size of some of people's classes I've met at college, which is nuts to me, but that's because they're not really Midwestern. I don't, grow up in a small town if you want to be Midwestern. Like that's the only way to really live it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, um, this isn't another one. This is kind of like living in a small town, but it's also like just kind of it might just be me and my family, but I've seen a couple other people. You just have a random container, I guess, in your fridge full of water that's always there. Like I think my family started doing it because we like our fridge we didn't have we when I was growing up we didn't have a fridge that just gave you water, so my dad would always just have a container of cold water in the fridge, and we still have it even though our fridge now just gives us water. So more convenient, you don't have to wait for it to be poured dispensed. I don't know, struggle with saying poured. Let's say dispensed. Which another thing, sorry, I thought I heard something. There's a Tfue window right here. Tfue window. It's super bright out. You probably can't even see outside. So, um, man, I probably should have written these down. I guess knowing someone who has a farm makes you more Midwestern. Going up like north, not necessarily northern Wisconsin, but just like going north or to a cabin of some sort. Fishing, going fishing gives you some bonus point. I think we'll stick to the top five. Top five. Number one, you have to go into your house through the garage. Number two, there's a beer fridge in your garage. Three, owning a gun. We'll say. I think four, you have to go to a cabin you have to go to a cabin camping. We'll tie all those together. And number five, there's got to be a good fifth one. There's got to be a good fifth one. We'll say, oh, what should I put at number five? No, I'm debating right now. How was y'all's day? You know what I'm saying? Keep you entertained. Look at this hairline. Holy shit, that's going back. Don't look at that now, I guess. I need to remind my mom I need to get a haircut. I think number five, I'm gonna say you have to hunt or fish. I'm not gonna say religiously, like you don't have to hunt and fish all the time, but you at least have to that has to be a possible activity that you partake in. Like my family, we hunt and fish a lot, but I'm saying it's on the table that you can go fishing. Like someone that has a boat or something like you have the ability to go fishing as an activity at some point. Those are five good things that truly make you a Midwestern person. Now, I think there are some exclusions. Um, Liberals, people who are far left, can't really be Midwestern because your people who are really Midwestern don't like them. I think I want to say really rich people. No, that doesn't really sound right. People who need to live in luxury can't really be Midwestern because you don't live in luxury when you're Midwestern. Like think about Midwestern states: Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Tennessee, Indiana, Ohio. I think you don't really live in luxury, and if you do, you're living in somehow you live in those big cities around there, and I just don't truly think those big cities have a true Western value. It just kind of sucks. um Skinny jeans, that's a reference nobody will get, but number three, skinny jeans. Number four, nobody gets that reference. I think it's funny though, me personally. And if you do get it, comment down below where it's from. Is there anything else besides living like in needing to live in luxury with all your money and being liberal? I know you can be liberal here in the Midwest, obviously, like Madison, Milwaukee, all liberal places. But I'm saying to be truly Midwestern, like your farmers, all your, beer drinking, tractor driving, all that shit. They're all deep, I wouldn't even say they're there's a lot of them that don't give a shit about politics. They just don't want to be left, liberal. Where the saying liberal sissy hands, that literally probably came from the Midwest, allegedly. I don't know. Couldn't tell you, but I just would believe that some construction workers said that. They say it all the time. Um, I also, yeah. Is there really anything else? Having to have farms near you. That's a Midwestern kind of trait of just kind of having farms around you. Bonus points if your town has no stoplights. My town has no stoplights. That's funny. Nobody believed me when I said that. I literally had to like pull up Google Maps and prove it to them. It's kind of weird. Anything else really? Can't really. I keep wanting to say true blue values, but that makes no fucking sense when talking about the Midwest. Um, I can't really speak for anybody outside of Wisconsin. True, true-blooded Wisconsinite right here. I just know truly I met some folk that live in the Midwest but are not Midwestern. There's a big, big difference. Maybe I'll make like a sheet or something. You have to get so many points to pass the test. Just make sure you own a gun, and if you do own a gun, own it legally, please. Guns can be scary. They're really scary. Use them correctly. Make sure you have an adult. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna bring my let's just label them bigger friends. No, they all know I like them. I want to bring them out and shoot guns because they've never shot guns. Well, I know one has never shot a gun. The other one of them has been around guns, but for the wrong reasons. Then I have a few other ones that I'd bring out. We'll see though, but let me know down below. Are you a real Midwesterner? And do you know anybody famous from Wisconsin? Because I really don't. I know Abraham Lincoln came from Illinois. Yeah, that's going to be about it. See you later, the net.